Hello stock stalkers, welcome back. Coming week, financial markets will be very volatile as Fed will be announcing or adjusting the interest rates. As of now, markets are anticipating 25 basis points will be decreased. In that scenario, markets will rally no doubt, but if at all there are any surprises, like if Fed decreases the rates by 50 basis points, then international markets will move aggressively to the upside most likely. So be prepared and select your stocks that will be directly affecting the interest rates. Let's start reviewing the DFM market index first. I'm on the weekly chart. We can see last week candle is showing some negativity. It broke the support zone that is 4,360. The best part is we can consider this as a retest. Previously, as I had mentioned in my analysis, this zone is strong resistance for the market. We saw a sharp decline till about 4,950 points, and from here market started to recover. Exactly at the same zone, as you can see, last week we saw a breakout, a close above the resistance, and with this weekly candle now we can say resistance is successfully retested. It came down till about 4,330 to close above the resistance. Closing is at 4,380. On the weekly chart, DFM market index is not showing any signs of bearishness. In fact, there are good chances of continuation from here. On the weekly chart, we have resistance at 4,400 points. Let's go down to daily and see if at all there are any changes or any negativity. So this is the daily chart. We can see a nice bullish run from 4,050 points. On the way up, it consolidated around 4,200 points. We saw another leg to the upside. On the way up, it established around 4,325. It moved up. We have strong area of resistance, as I mentioned, at 4,360. Again, after the breakout, it went for a small consolidation. We saw both aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers as well. Best part is it recovered and closed positive. On the daily chart, we are not seeing any negativity, no selling pressure as of now. But let's be prepared if at all it comes down, breaks 4,325, that is support, then we have strong support area at 4,290. If at all market breaks and goes below this zone, then market will be in bearish territory. In that scenario, there are chances it can even come down till 4,200 points. Let's look at the positive side. Once this zone that is 4,400 points is taken out, in other words, if at all market can break and close above 4,400 points, then we can expect continuation. Next strong resistance at 4,500. Obviously, it will not move up directly. It may go up, come down for a correction, or even go sideways, and then slowly and steadily we can expect it to hit 4,500 points. Overall, DFM market index is in a strong bull trend, and I'm expecting a continuation. This is the weekly chart of ADX market index, that is Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange. On the weekly chart, we can see after going into consolidation for about 3 to 4 weeks, it crossed the resistance of 9,350 points. It was not able to survive. It hit the next area of resistance at 9,400 points. It got rejected. It came down to revisit 9,245. It got recovered as well. Coming week, we saw a strong recovery. It crossed 9,480, but last week's candle indicates still buyers are not in control. We can see a solid red candle that broke the support of 9,400 points. It even broke 9,350 points, and now it's resting at a strong support area that is 9,350. On the weekly chart, if at all we don't see a bullish candle or a halt candle into this support zone, then there are chances it may come down to visit 9,245 points. Overall, on the weekly chart, no doubt market is trending right from 9,750 points, almost green candle. It went into consolidation, and now it will be a decision week for ADX market. Two scenarios on the weekly chart. If at all it can pause here above 9,350, then we can see continuous upside momentum. Or if at all it can make a solid green candle closing above 9,400, then this would be very bullish. Then there are chances we may see upside momentum. Next area of resistance will be 9,563. Let's go down to daily and see how the chart is looking. Here we can see a very nice price action. I'm sure if you are following my analysis regularly, you must be also watching these zones closely like me. Look at the price action. This was resistance, that is 9,400. It tried to cross twice, but it got rejected. Right here on 30th of July, we can see a rejection. It came down for a deeper correction till about 8,975. It got recovered 100%, and from here again it got rejected. This time the correction was not deeper. It hardly went till about 9,200, and we saw a new leg to the upside, breaking the resistance zone. Unfortunately, it was not able to survive. We are seeing a correction. Last week when it printed this green candle, I had mentioned I'm not convinced. The reason is it could not break past about 9,404 points, that is resistance. And then the very next day, that is 11th of September, we saw a solid red candle. Remember, 9,350 was previously a resistance. After the breakdown, when it was trying to break out again, the same zone is acting as resistance. It's not allowing market to go up. And check this out, in Friday session, market during the day, it crossed both the resistance areas, that is 9,350 and 9,404 points. Unfortunately, it could not survive because these areas have now become strong resistance. We can clearly see both the zones are rejected by the market. It could not close above these levels. So in other words, I would only be bullish again when I see a candle close above 9,404 points. Once we see a daily closing above these areas, then definitely I'm expecting it would even break out 9,480 points, and then we have next scenario, that is 9,563 and then 9,600 as our targets or resistance points. Overall, ADX market is still bullish and positive, provided it does not break 9,240 points. If it goes below this zone, then market will be in bear's control or bear's territory. This is the daily chart of Emaar Properties. We can see a nice bounce from 8.44 area. Check this out. This is a strong resistance zone. It was trying multiple times, got rejected. It came down to revisit the lower support area, that is between 8.20 to 8.25, and from here it recovered. We can see a massive move to the upside. It hit the next area of resistance at 8.75. It spent 2 days above the resistance, could not sustain, and from here we are seeing a drop. The best part is the previous resistance is now acting as a support. Clearly we can see a good bounce within this zone. This indicates buyers are now activated. They are defending this zone. After this red candle, we can see it's been opening with a gap up back to back for the last 2 days. So from here we can get good indication that there are chances it can either open flat or with a gap up, which would be our entry signal. Our next immediate resistance or target should be around 8.75 to 8.80. Once this is taken out, I'm expecting it would break out 9.00 very soon. Any entries should always be planned with a stop loss. In this scenario, we will keep our stop loss around 8.43 to 8.40 area. Overall, Emaar Properties is trending, no doubt. We can see some aggressive selling. Best part is support zone is holding. So guys, please select your stocks very carefully for coming week. There are good chances selected stocks can make aggressive moves. Hit the like button if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.